Hey, man, let me see. Oh, yeah, I'm ready. This is my first live. So, I'm called the Ramblin' Rambler. I'm going to be doing this with my daughter soon. But I'm just testing out my new microphone um, that my husband got me. Thank you, babe. And trying to see if this is something I really want to do. Well, what am I going to talk about? People think this is easy. It really isn't because we are our own worst critics, right? So maybe we'll talk about that. Our own worst critics. Lately, just hear a lot of women talking about how they don't like certain things about themselves. Look at this. I don't like that, but it's there and it's me. Um, God made us just perfect. We are perfection. We are living perfection. Our acts are totally separate than our creation. So be happy with your creation. You can change the other stuff. Like, that's just things that are passing away. But, like, man, I run past my mirror all the time because my closet is on the other side of the big behind mirror. My husband's closet, he don't even have to go past the mirror. I don't know why I selected that one, knowing that I was going to have to look at my nakedness in that big old mirror. But then I was like, you know what? You can change all of that, fat girl. Okay. But at the end of the day, who are you on the inside? How do you feel about who you are? Like, are you happy? Um, you can't find happiness in other people. You gotta figure your own yoke out. You gotta understand your own yoke before you scramble the egg. What does that mean? And it's not always possible. Let's get that straight. Understanding your own yoke, it just means you're able to be by yourself. You're able to sit by yourself. I remember um I come from Detroit, and being in Detroit, I think a natural attribute to us is that we have a little irrational behavior that we actually have to have it to live there. And I believe when you're in cold weather locations, it creates a little tension in you sometimes. But the thing about it is, you don't know you're irrational because everybody around you is irrational at some point. I mean, it's 0 to 10 real quick. And so, being that it's like that, you don't always smile a lot because people call you friendly, you too friendly, or whatever. But as I moved to Georgia, had to sit with myself because I couldn't go over somebody's house on the bus. I didn't have a car. But there in Detroit, I can go over any. Misery does love company. After I found me some, to be around whoever, we was all having the same issues, and you didn't really realize you were having problems. So when I got here, I had to face myself in the mirror. I had to be with myself, and it was hard. I mean, I was crying, tears, everything, because you don't really realize you don't care that much for yourself. You don't really care about who you are now. And it's a long story. We'll get to some of that stuff. But this just my first video. We're not gonna hit all of those spots just yet. You have to wait on that. But as I progressed and I got to know people and I had to sit with myself, that's when I started understanding my own yoke. And then and trust me, it still was hard, even getting to know people. You still had that Detroit on you. I still had that on me. I still had that mentality on me. And I still pick it up when I feel like it right now. Like, yeah, I can get it. But for the most part, I mean, I am happy. I'm happy with myself. I love to be by myself. I love to be with people. But it's my choice. So all I'm saying is love defines itself. Everything else is how you feel about love, your emotions about love. But the thing about it is, like, I look in the mirror and I'm happy with who I am. And I'm not talking about a physical mirror. I'm talking about my internal mirror. I look inside of me and I love who I am. And I don't let anybody discourage that. And if they do discourage that, the exit is right over there. Have a wonderful evening.